Hello everyone. Course BSc Subject Physics Paper Semiconductor Devices Digital Electronics Laser and Fiber Optics. Chapter or subtopic Common Emitter or CE configuration of a transistor. Active, cutoff and saturation regions. Presented by Bommalingaya B, Assistant Professor, Department of Physics, Srimati Sri YER, Government First Aid College, Pavagada. Today, I am going to give the lesson on common emitter CE configuration of a transistor. In that, active, cutoff and saturation regions will be explained. Recap of the previous lesson. So in the previous lesson, you have learnt about the NPN and PNP transistors, CC mode, PNP and NPN transistors of the key element in computers, space vehicles and satellites, and in all modern communication and power systems. In this lesson, you will also learn about characteristics of a transistor in different configurations. Introduction to common emitter mode. Since a transistor has three terminals with base B, emitter E and collector C, any one terminal may be common to both input and output circuits. Transistor may be operated in any of the three modes. So common base configuration CB, common emitter configuration CE and common collector configuration CC. Common emitter CE configuration. Now emitter terminal of the transistor is made common to both the input and output circuits. The CE mode configuration for NPN transistor is shown below. CE mode has two important characteristics. One is input characteristics and two is output characteristics. So here the complete circuit diagram of the NPN transistor in common emitter mode. So here VEE represents the battery, so which supplies voltage or current to the circuit, and here also along in the left side, in right side, the VCC is the battery which supplies the current or voltage to the circuit transistor circuit. So here there is a milliammeter is there which measures the current flowing through the circuit and flowing through the transistor, and here also another milliammeter is there, so from which we can measure the flowing current. I think that means collector current can be flowing into the circuit transistor. So here E is the emitter, C is the collector and B is the base. So IB is the base current which flows from battery to the base, and here the electrons are emitted from the base towards the ground. Here IB is the base current. VCB is the voltage developed across the common collector base, and here VBE is the voltage developed across the base and emitter. Here R1 and R2 are the potentiometers. Here NPN is the NPN transistor, because the NPN transistor example is for BC107. CE mode configurations, input characteristics. These curves give the relationship between IB and VEB for a constant VCE. These curves are known as emitter curves of a transistor. These characteristics may be obtained by means of a circuit arrangement as shown in figure. At first, we adjust the VBE, that means the voltage across base and emitter voltage in suitable steps, that is 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, etc., and record the corresponding values of base current at each step. Plot a graph VBE versus IB. VBE is taken along the x-axis and IB is taken along the y-axis. So it may be obtained a curve marked VBE equals 0 volts. A similar procedure is used to obtain curves at different collector to emitter voltage 2 volts, 6 volts up to 10 volts as shown below. Input characteristics is continued still. So there exists a threshold voltage Vk or knee voltage below which base current is very small. So here 0 to 5 up to 0 to 0.5 volts the electrons are not excited. So at exactly 0.5 volts the electrons are excited. That's why the curve is rising from the voltage 0.5. Here there are different voltages are there. So Vc is equal to 10 volts. This is one curve, and Vc is 0.6 volts, and Vc is equal to 2 volts. There are three curves. These three curves are not linear. They are these are the curves, and these are the non-linear curves. So therefore here the difference between the 2 points is give rise to a difference of delta IB, and here delta VB is the difference of the two voltages along the x-axis VBE. So beyond A for a fixed or constant VCE, the IB does not increase rapidly with a small increase in VBE. It means that input resistance RI is very high. As increase VCE above 1 volt, the curve shifts towards this is due to the base with modulation effect. The AC input resistance at any point on the curve RI is equal to delta VB by delta IB at constant VCE equals constant. This is the input resistance. Output characteristics of the CE mode. So at first the curve is here the curve is drawn. So IC is taken along the y-axis in millicurrents, in milliamperes, and in x-axis VC is taken, that is voltage is taken along the x-axis. So here there are number of curves are formed. For IB is varied. IB is equal to 0 and IB is equal to 10 microampere, IB is equal to 20 microampere, IB is equal to 30 microampere, IB is equal to 40 microampere, IB is equal to 50 microampere, IB is equal to 60 microampere. And here at first we adjust the base current IB, say 10 microampere, then increase VCE from 0 in a number of suitable steps, and record the collector current IC each step. Plot a graph VCE versus IC. The output characteristics as three regions of interest: the active, cutoff, and saturation regions. Output characteristics of CE mode is continued still. Here first we are going to explain the active region. In the active region, E junction is forward biased, while the collector junction is reverse biased. Emitter junction is forward biased, and while the collector current junction is reverse biased. So IB is equal to, at first IB is equal to constant, that is IE equals also constant, and hence forward voltage VBE. In second point, in the active region, if VCE is increased beyond a certain large value, greater VC is equal to 40 voltage, VC is greater than 40 voltage, IC increases rapidly due to avalanche breakdown, not shown in figure. So, and the transistor action stops. The collector breaks down, and the transistor is destroyed. So here output characteristics of CE mode continue in active region. Finally, we are going to explain active region. In the active region, emitter junction is forward biased while the collector junction is reverse biased. IB is equal to constant. So output characteristics of the CE mode. In second point, so we are going to explain the cutoff region. When emitter and collector junctions are both reverse biased, a small amount of IC flows even at IB is equal to 0. This is known as collector leakage current. ICBO resistance is very large and indicates open circuit. A transistor operating as a switch in the off condition is in cutoff mode. Third one, saturation region. So in this region, the region to the left of ordinate VC is equal to 0 is called the saturation region. So in this region, both the emitter and collector junctions are forward biased. As the voltage VC increases, IC exponentially increases. A transistor as switch in on condition due to low resistance. Output characteristics of CE mode continue. 1. So at first, dynamic output resistance. It is also called the AC output resistance. R0 equals delta VCE by delta IC. IB is equal to constant. The CE output resistance of the transistor from 10 kilo ohm to 15 kilo ohm. This is the typical value. So current gain alpha. Select 2 points R and S on the characteristic curves and noted as delta IC and delta IV. Then AC and DC current gains are defined as beta AC equals delta IC by delta IB. VC is equal to constant. Beta DC equals IC by IB. IC by IB. So here this is known as the current gain of the transistor in CE mode. Common collector configuration. Now collector terminal of the transistor is made common to both the input and output circuits. The CC mode configuration for NPN transistor is shown below. CC mode has two important characteristics. One is input characteristics and output characteristics. Common collector configurations. Input characteristics of the common collector connection. CC mode configuration. The common collector configuration is used primarily for impedance matching purposes since it has a high input impedance and low output impedance. The characteristics of an NPN and PNP transistor in CC configuration is also known as grounded collector configuration. The input characteristics. The curve showing the variation of base current IB with collector base voltage VCB at constant collector emitter voltage VC is called the input characteristics. When we plot a graph of IB versus VCB for different from those for CB or CE because the input voltage VCB is largely determined by the values of CE voltage. So it may be seen that with an increase in VCB, IB gets decreased. Here base current is taken along the y-axis and VBC is taken along the x-axis. There are the vertical lines are formed for different voltages. VCE is equal to VEC is equal to 3 volts and VEC is equal to 5 volts. Output characteristics of CC mode. At first, we adjust the base current IB, say 10 microampere, then increase VCE from 0 in a number of suitable steps and record the emitter current IE at each step. So plot a graph VCE versus IE for several fixed values of IB. The output characteristic has three regions of interest: the active, cutoff and saturation regions. For all practical purposes, the output characteristics of the CC mode are the same as for the common emitter configuration mode because IC is equal to IE. So here there are different IB voltages, that is base current voltages are different volt current are there. So in this so it is cut off region and saturation region and active regions are also there as in the case of CE configuration. Active region. So in the active region, emitter junction is forward biased while the collector junction is reverse biased. IB is equal to constant, that is equal to IE, and hence forward voltage VBE. So in the active region, if VC is increased beyond a certain large value, VC is greater than 40 volts, IC increases rapidly due to avalanche breakdown and not shown in the figure, and the transistor action stops, the collector breaks down and the transistor is destroyed. So therefore second one is cutoff region. When emitter and collector junctions are both reverse biased, a small amount of IC flows even at IB is equal to 0. This is known as collector leakage current, ICBO. Resistance is very large and indicates open circuit. A transistor operating as a switch in the off condition is in cutoff mode. Saturation region. The region to the left of the ordinate VC is equal to 0 is called saturation region. This is known as the saturation region. In this region, both the E and that means emitter and collector junctions are forward biased. As the voltage VCE increases, IC exponentially increases. A transistor has a switch in on condition due to low resistance. Output characteristics of CC mode continue. Still here the dynamic output resistance, it is also called the AC output resistance. R0 equals delta VCE by delta IC, IB is equal to constant. The CE output resistance of a transistor from 10 kilo ohm to 15 kilo ohm is the typical values, and current gain alpha. So select 2 points R and S on the curves characteristic curves and noted as delta IC and delta IB. Then AC and DC current gains are defined as beta AC equals delta IC by delta IB, VC is equal to constant. Here the current gain beta DC equals delta IC by IB. The current gain of a transistor in CB configuration is less than unity. The typical current gain of a common base amplifier is 0.98. References. So these are the references books through which you can go through for further information. Thank you one and all.